Hello, I'm Christopher Wilkinson, and I am the translator of the Vajrasattva Mahatantra from Tibetan into English, and we're reading it here. Today we're starting on page 161, which is chapter 18. There is nowhere to go and nothing to study. Then that holy Sattva Vajra presented a question with these words: in the true nature of the path that is beyond traveling, of all the victorious ones of the three times, how would we get anywhere by traveling? This is the supreme level of our primordial awareness. O protector, my question to you is, would you please explain to me in certitude what the true nature is of the levels and pathways that are beyond being objects that we would enter onto or travel toward? So did he address him. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words: O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is a natural pathway that is beyond traveling. A self-luminous awareness actually does arise. We surmount it in a single moment without going anywhere. Our going is beyond being the objective of our pathway. When we travel, we do not go. So our pathway is far from its end. Our self-originating awareness arrives at unity. In self-luminous light, we expand and contract. Primordial Buddhahood is self-originating and is alone. Samsara has no reason for a pathway. The continuum of samsara does not leave sorrow behind. It is not nirvana. Both of them melt into a self-luminous light. Indivisible awareness is the supreme embodiment. Awareness that does not travel is a transmission that is clear by itself. When we travel and go, we arrive at an end. There is no dharma that is not clear in itself. The clear light of our wisdom has no middle or boundary. We are beyond all grasping. We do not visualize anything. Great bliss brings light. The transmission of our clarity is pervasive. The dominion of the Dharma is non-dual and is beyond any ending. It is not nirvana. It is also not samsara. It is also not some middle way, nor is it the pair of them. For a heart of uncontrived peace, seeking and traveling are pathways of contrivance. The children of the Buddhas do not reach any end. We may travel anywhere throughout the infinity of the 10 directions, but there is nothing. We may travel anywhere throughout the infinity of the 10 directions, but there is nothing there except the dominion of self-luminous awareness. Thusness is beyond all the experiences that we savor. Clear light is a space of blissful wisdom. Vajrasattva is supreme among the most cheerful. Without distractions, we are beyond any demarcated lineage. As for this, it is a self-originating transmission that is renowned to be astounding. When we encounter the symbols for clear light awareness, our way is like a chile nale. A mute may savor the taste that he likes, but he will have no method to exemplify it with words. The things that we encompass with the taste of clear bliss are not all the same. This measuring has no end. There is nowhere to travel on a path where there is no going. The 10 levels and the 5 paths are ideas. The infinite dominion of the Dharma is a transmission that is clear by itself. However we may go, our thusness is lucid in the infinite palace of the sky. How would we be exhausted by going places? We live forever in self-luminous light. The way things are is clear to our awareness, however things may appear. That is how they are. The dominion of the Dharma, however we may look at it, goes with our experience just as it is, and is clear by itself. We do not travel to the level of Buddhahood. We do not seek what is clear by itself. This is the crux of our pathway. Our wisdom holds the wheel of our awareness. It surrounds itself and gathers into itself. We have a handle on our decisions, on our discussions that has no sound. Our unique reality is the transmission of our sentience. Our pervasively encompassing awareness has no position or preference. This is not actually apparent, but is encompassing in its pervasion. Our clarity holds a heart of wisdom. Our awareness is perfected in a dominion that is clear by itself. The wisdom of our clarity waves. It penetrates the true dominion of the wisdom that is settled in itself. Our awareness is actually a wisdom that is clear by itself. Without it, we would not arise. This is why it is our pathway. We call the audience who has gathered for our self-originating awareness to the teachings on awareness that have no sound. Our awareness is the ending of the vast sky. It touches on a dominion that does not expand or contract. We use a supreme non-dual awareness to hold on to the handle of our self-originating awareness. Once we are stamped with the seal of endless self-luminosity, we live in a way in which we do not exert ourselves. We may have 10,000 ideas about our cravings, but they expand and contract within the dominion of clear light. Our ideas are a transmission of the dominion of our wisdom. They shine in unity. They will arise no matter what. Thusness, thusness looks at itself and does not cover anything. We look at ourselves, but we do not see anything. We may travel for some special quality of materials, but from the beginning, gold never wears out. We may travel through any levels or pathways, but self-luminous awareness is beyond our traveling. The Akanishta that is our awareness is the dominion of the Dharma. Self-luminous awareness is an abode that blazes. It is the secret home of all the victorious ones. There is no other. From the beginning, our transmission has been clear by itself. Samsara is astounding. It is primordial Buddhahood. We are just like baby Garudas who are from eggs. As it is with the way of the great oceans, we expand and contract until we touch upon ourselves. The self-luminous wisdom of our hearts is beyond all obstruction that would limit it. The mandala of our self-luminous awareness has from the primordial been like the heart of the sun. For living beings who do not understand things this way, we work with a heart of wisdom on the basis for their delusions. When thusness is clear, we have a method. By knowing just this, there is a way for our awakening. The victorious ones have spoken on this, saying that it is only superficial. To have a basis and to be superficial, both of these are pathways of delusion. They are reverted dharmas. Moreover, any substantial power of these conventionalities that are delusional and reverted is not present in our sentience. In a heart of uncontrived enlightenment, we cut through conventionalities regarding all these things. The middle has no end, so we do not visualize any end. Infinity is such that it has no middle, so we do not visualize anything about them. We know that they are actually self-luminous awareness. Once we separate the ways of virtue and sin, we reject and take up the one and the two. We are born in the higher and lower abodes of the realm of desire. The reason for our bondage is that we have not attained freedom. By our practices of renunciation and submission, we gradually travel toward the attainment of four things. But we are living on a foundation that is not for the welfare of living beings. Our reward is that we are just like the dead. To discern the absence of any self and to understand the two kinds, we meditate on the way dependent connections arise and reverse. It is certainly true that we have a small bit of concern for others. We are like those who are not rewarded with children. Once we take hold of the way of the illusion of the two truths, for a period of 3 immeasurable eons, we will move toward the conclusion of the 5 paths and the 10 levels, and with our acceptance and rejection of the reversions of the world, we will take on a way in which the one is high or low. Then we will observe the way of the 3 purities, and in our hurry for the 11th, we will hold our vajras. We are like those who are tortured by a mirage of what they desire. Once we engage in dualities, we take to a way that is not sure. Taken by the doorway of the 54 branches of rituals, we will travel to the level of dense array. We crave for our own ideas, so we are forever obstructed. We use methods and our knowledge of appearances and emptiness to transform the mandala of the 3 samadhis. We use the 4 kinds of generation and perfection for our study of the path. Then we use the 12 the 14, and the 16, so that we unite in a truly uncorrupt seeing. Then we use the 1600 for the level of the great collection of letter wheels. We acquire our own desires, but we do not have the clear light. We use the cause and result of our dominion and our wisdom to observe the way of letters that are pure. A samadhi of light, by the grace of our awareness, shines in our experience of innumerable deities. We use our non-dual awareness for the supreme level of Vajrasattva. We will attain our own level, but we will not reach any end. We will lose the meaning of the price that is unconditional. By our craving for all this, we are forever ensnared. We lose the dominion of self-originating clear light. The sun of our self-luminous wisdom will set. If we use methods of engagement to truly join with our self-luminous wisdom as clear light, we will brilliantly cleanse ourselves with study, contemplation, and meditation. Then we will blaze in the light of our self-luminous wisdom. Our awareness abides in a dominion that is clear by itself. Blazing light is present in a single circle. We use a faith that abandons any avarice for what we are attached to, the things that suit our hearts, and the full store of what is dear to us, for we must please the King of the Vajra. It is by the blessings of our self-luminous awareness, our faith, and our ability to be pure that we shimmer in the sky and on the water. What is pure appears in the way of being pure. It is due to the way in which we do not have a single thing that the power of our clarity is not evident. We may have the key to our self-luminous awareness, but because we have been led by the rude and the childish, we must use the resolve of our self-luminous awareness for a majestic wave of higher practices. We get on the trail of being wise and aware. We are holders of the transmission of the victorious one's contemplations. The Aro lineage is moistened by the waters of our mouths. Our awareness opens the door to the treasure of secrets. We attain empowerment and become wise in the introduction of symbols to meanings. Our purpose in the present moment is also like that. This is not a contrivance. With intellects that settle by themselves, our compassion is to teach that samsara is pure. After we give up on the enumeration of the worlds, our faith has a support. We are diligent. We are not attached to our heads, bodies, or enjoyments. We open the door to the treasure of secret wisdom. Then we open the door of our citta. We investigate the diverse divisions of our senses by way of a language of magical words. Once we are accustomed to the methods for contriving the application of skillful means, we will settle into the meaning of our self-luminous awareness. When our reverence and learning are small and we lack the strength to understand self-luminosity, but then we find the strength to immerse ourselves, we will settle into the meaning of self-luminous goodness. Once we have examined the mandala of our sentience well, the Dakinis will be serious about bearing witness. If we work to teach students who are problematic the Upadesha instructions of the oral lineage, because we do not know the grim prospects behind our secrecy, our lives will be cut off with fierce sorrows. Just as it is with the speed of one who is going fast, we will fall into the abode of Vajras in a way for which there is no intervention. Then he will be lost from the family of the bodhicitta. The awareness that uses intellectual immersion does not engage in anything. We do not follow the trails of our intellect's memories and ideas. As things are, we use the way of our uncontrived awareness to look into the mirror of our self-luminosity. We illuminate the dominion of the Dharma without being distracted and without holding on, in a way in which we touch and meet without duality. As it is with the way of a butter lamp and the darkness, in the way of our non-dual awareness, we are one. We also do not engage in any conceptions. We do not spread the measure of our warmth anywhere. We settle where there are no memories, and we are self-luminous. We live in nature, settling ourselves without contrivance. There is the analogy that our memories are like smooth rivers. We take a self-luminous certainty into our experience, and we enter the river of our own awareness, just as it is. If a guru who has the transmission teaches a student who is a sure royal regent, samsara will shine as a pathway of enlightenment. Ravines are elevated into being abodes of wisdom. Without any traveling, we enter onto the level of our guru. When we mount one level, we mount them all. The level of the supreme Vajrasattva uses the wisdom of omniscience, so that with no confusion, everything will be perfectly clear. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 18. There is nowhere to go and nothing to study. Chapter 19, page 173. Teachings on Wisdom. Then that Sattva-Vajra addressed him with these words. Everyone knows that the supreme experience of self-luminous awareness is a majestic wisdom. We clearly understand that each and every one of the dharmas of the three times is one at the end of time. O protector, please explain your wisdom to me clearly. So did he address him. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky is an account of the essence of our wisdom. As for the stages in the way in which its characteristics appear, the essence of our wisdom opens the door of clarity. As for the wisdom that is self-evident, for which there is no accounting, our positions and preferences are not capable of counting our minds, the dominion of the Dharma, or the end of the sky. Once we apply the way of these enumerations, things will appear to us in the way that we put them together. Self-luminous wisdom has no middle or end. Our awareness of emptiness does not see anything at all. Our clear light awareness knows everything. To know everything in a single moment is the transmission of our awareness. We totally cut through our obstructions, exaggerations, and depreciations. This is the wisdom of omniscience. Everything arises as a self-luminous reflection in the mirror of our uncontrived awareness. We do not stop anything. We do not conceptualize. Our non-dual awareness is clear within the One. Clear light does not harbor any positions or preferences. We have no knowledge of objects, for we are gathered into the One. The Vajra sky is a clear light. We know clearly that we do not understand anything. Self-aware wisdom is a way of being level. It has no size, no end or middle. Because it shares its own luminosity, the light of the sun clarifies everything, and we blaze in light. We are joined together with the end of the sky. We shine in the experience of an awareness of our equality, for we do not harbor division, being stretched out or being wide or narrow. In our uncontrived experience, we are non-dual, but due to the magnificent clear light of our knowledge, we are like the planets and stars arrayed in the sky, or like the bouquets of beautiful flowers. As individuals, we are gathered into a single self-luminosity. As for being clear about the complete perfection of our non-confusion, we will clearly know that self-luminous wisdom has no position through our measure of the end of time. Self-luminous awareness is non-dual. Everything, with no exceptions, is completely perfect. The ocean of wisdom has no shore. We have succeeded from the beginning. We have no work or quest. Everyone, with no exception, is perfectly possessed of an awareness that is unobstructed and clear. As for clarity that is uncontrived and is self-originating, in the mandala of the true dominion of our purity, we use a light that shines to actually see. We achieve our purpose without doing anything. As for the mandala that brings forth all things, the sky is the origin of all things. It is a doorway for our awareness. It holds the circle of our awareness, bringing things forth and engaging in them. The doorway to every mandala that may be generated is to turn the wheel of the awareness that is the origin of all things. The mandala of our self-luminous awareness is like a very pure lotus. It is a wisdom that is clear and unobstructed. Our experience of our awareness is self-luminous and unobstructed. We do not hold on. We use our intelligence concerning awareness to spread out. This is clear, but it is beyond being an object that we may visualize. We do not visualize anything at all. We are not polluted by anything. The Vajra sky is an encompassing light. Our rootless awareness has been clear from the beginning. The unborn has primordially arisen from the beginning. It arises from out of itself. It does not come from anyone else. It is spontaneously realized and has no position or preference. In the wisdom of our self-luminous awareness, any awareness we have of others is primordially empty. We are truly and spontaneously realized, so we have no position. We are beyond the positions of clarity and non-clarity. In our true self-origination, we have no cause. So anything to be generated or act of generation is primordially absent. We work and quest for great wisdom, so we are beyond all the rivers of strife. Our experience of the sky does not elucidate any self or other. We lack any object of visualization, be it an object or the keeper of an object. It is not anything. It has been empty from the primordial. As for the essence of being without obstruction, when we do not watch, we are clear about everything. Our conceptions about the happiness we have experienced fade away. We have conceptions about having no conceptions. We use the method where we abandon our origins and engagements to understand. This essence that is clear to us all is not to be taught in words by saying this. Our teacher Vajrasattva taught the essence of wisdom to the assembled audience of the wisdom of our awareness. In the great Akanishta of awareness, the essence of our self-luminous awareness enters the river of our uncontrived awareness. Then we contemplate, for we have nothing to teach in words or letters that may be put into a system. For this reason, great wisdom shines in its pervasion, but has no substance. The light of a self-evident awareness spreads forth in the palace of our awareness of wisdom. It is just as we look at things that they are clear. We are aware that limitless wisdom is a Vajra. It is from the beginning an uncontrived and self-luminous transmission. It is our wisdom, for we have known it from the beginning. From the beginning, our awareness has been magnificent. It is a great wisdom of our awareness. We do not contrive any purpose for our awareness, just as it is. It is wisdom because it puts things into order. In the self-luminous awareness that is the transmission of our contemplations, we have been aware of our non-duality from the beginning. This is why our awareness of wisdom is magnificent. We understand that our contemplations and our awareness are the same. The clarity that we do not look for is our wisdom. Our wisdom is actually self-originating. It is primordially pure of any thoughts about searching. As for our being, it is not anything at all. As for our clarity, it is clear that this is agreeable to us all. The end of our awareness has no origin or engagement. Its characteristics are difficult to apprehend with certainty. It is not anything. It is without position. Our friendly protector is a treasure who is without position or preference. He keeps to the characteristics of self-luminous awareness. Our basic sign is beyond being an object of investigation. Our self-originating ideas are a supreme embodiment. To be uncomplicated and without discussion is the speech of our awareness. This is a heart that does not cling to signs, memories, or ideas. It is a treasure of good things that does not grow or shrink. The magnificent pathway on which we have no work or quest encompasses us all and spreads out among us. We have nothing to visualize and nothing to teach. Our great light is a mirror that is clear by itself. It is due to the special quality of our uncontrived awareness that things appear to us just as we are looking at them. Everything is self-luminous awareness, but our delusional understanding does not want for anything. Through the wheel of our uncomplicated awareness, we do not investigate anything. In the way it appears, be it high or low, the true nature of a rope is not a snake. But due to our delusion, it appears to be essentially a snake. In reality, we do not abide on any snake, but to the face of our delusions, there are four kinds of appearance. According to the way it is with uncontrived self-luminosity, we do not dwell on any ideas or non-ideas, but due to our delusions, we are restrained by our dualistic ideas. In reality, things are not this way, but due to the power of our craving for our own selves, we live in a basic delusion in which things appear this way. When we are pure, the infinite palace of our field and domain will blaze with the light of the marks and exemplary features. Our wisdom appears to be the essence of our clarity. In reality, there is nothing that is present in this way. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 19, Teachings on Wisdom. We're on page 181. This is chapter 20. Prophecy. Then that holy Sattva Vajra addressed him with these words: the playfulness of the body and speech of the Buddhas of the three times is astounding. The equanimous protector of self-luminescent wisdom clearly understands the wisdom of the six kinds of living beings. O protector, my question to you is, how will this vehicle of astounding secrets come to be in future times. O protector, please explain this to me. That is what he said. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words. O Mahasattva, the great perfection, which is our joining together with the end of the sky, is a tantra on the bodhicitta. The secret purpose of my contemplations, this aral lineage of a heart that is most secret, is a lineage that is sure. Due to our contemplations, it will become famous in the three abodes of the gods. Then, a manifestation of compassion, who lives in a most secret cave, will take the part of an awesome manifestation and will open the door to the mandala of their awareness for 7 children of his heart, who are further manifestations. Then he will impart the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture. Then he will teach this transmission of secrets. Then a further manifestation, who has the fortune, will spread this at the center of Jambu Island. It will become well known that this precious jewel is spreading. Then, after it has already fulfilled the wishes of everyone, one with understanding who has a family that is fortunate will dwell on the level of Buddhahood. There will be some who have ideas about their personal desires and who will enter into the sound of a sign. Humans who have no fortune will just wander among the evil living beings. 7 children who are manifestations of fortune will become happy in their insubstantial dominion. Then, by the blessings of our compassion, the faithful and those with karmic propensities will appear in frontier countries that are in agreement concerning their non-duality. Then those who hold the family lineages that are fortunate will comprehend the meaning of self-luminous awareness. Then they will go on to the level of being Buddhas. These fortunate children of the victorious ones will become truly sure about their families. This book on self-luminous awareness will gradually create a lineage for the fortunate ones. They will be stamped with the seal of secret awareness. Then they will neither prosper nor fail. Then those with credible secrets will explain them to the assemblies that gather, who either have or do not have good fortune. So this will spread in frontier countries. At that time, the children of the holy ones who are family holders will dwell on the level of the victorious ones. Those whose practices are like the sounds of misfortune will be in an abode of reversion, in a horrible life. Those who do not agree with their own ideas take the part of being or non-being regarding the wisdom that is self-luminous and non-dual. Their arguments will only grow. At that time, even the family holders who are holy will be devoured by doubts, so they will not succeed. They will use the ordinary vehicles that have the strength to broadcast widely to everyone, to cast blame, while the blessings in their dharmas are small. At that time, grave robbers will hold on to our minds, for their visualizations lack any one-pointedness. Their philosophical conclusions are far off, so they will blame them. They will become objects of blame for everyone. They will work on praising themselves and reviling others. Their emotional problems and arguments will grow. Due to the ability and force of their cravings for positions and preferences, even the self-luminous light will not shine. This being so, they will not have compassion or good fortune. This transmission that is clear will fail. It will not fail on account of others. Just as the stomach of a lion destroys itself, those who claim to be my children will work toward the failure of this transmission of secrets. You may ask how this will come to be. Those who hold on to positions and preferences concerning the Dharma will turn to the work of argument. They will not have any experience of self-luminosity. They will quit any jobs that are particularly difficult and work at the job of craving for emotional problems. Those who do not have the instructions of the oral lineage explain things with their cravings for brilliant fantasies. They believe in their own higher greatness. They set wages and fame to be primary. They condense everything, whether they are sure or unsure. Then they explain things to the communities that gather. Their views are methods that bring down malignant spirits. Their speech and practice are that of an ox. They quit any jobs that are particularly difficult. They do jobs that are to be rejected, broadcasting their associations with the world. They are despised by all the people. By the force of their rejection of the ordinary vehicles, they bring about the failure of the holy secrets. At that time, all of these people will fall upon the Vajra needle, and they will be lost from the bodhicitta of the Mahayana. This being so, this holy transmission of contemplations will be brought to failure by bad people. Then, this most secret vehicle will spread throughout the center of Jambu Island. Those who have fortune will use the vehicle in which we do not seek to go to the level of Buddhahood. Then this holy secret will spread among the spirits of those in the southern direction. Then all the holy people will attain rewards that they did not seek. Then, by force of the prosperity of this secret, it will become a basis for detailed arguments. Then their doubts and disagreements will put this scripture into copper, and it will happen that the fortunate forget about it. During their time, the people who are of sure lineage, skilled in their livelihoods, who meditate on the meaning of self-luminosity, who hold to scriptural traditions that are sure, who hold to the instructions of the oral lineage, who vow not to promulgate the secrets, who live in the wilderness and are skilled in their purpose, will without speaking hold on to what they retain in their minds. There will be 7 who will promulgate the teachings. Then, during the final 500 years, those who crave for emotional problems for their own selves will lack the grace to crave for anything meaningful. There will be no people that are fit recipients. The bone lineage of the gurus, who are unmistaken and sure, will be cut off. By force of this, the elixir that is the heart of the Aro lineage will be lost. Then there will be a gathering of many people who do not have the karma or the fortune. And by force of this, they will not have the fortune to work or to be compassionate. So this astounding vehicle that is most secret will fail in the center of Jambu Island. The final moment for the teachings that are manifest will surely come about like this, in this world during future times. That is what he said. From the great Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 20, Prophecy. We're on chapter 21. It's page 189. The division into 9 spaces. Then that holy Sattva Vajra addressed him with these words: How will the teachings on the 9 spaces arise for people who have the good fortune to be taught the transmission of the excellence that is the astounding playfulness that is most secret of all the Buddhas of the 3 times? That is what he asked. Then the Tathagata Vajrasattva spoke with these words: O Mahasattva, the secret of all the Tathagatas is that sentient beings and Buddhas are not a duality. The heart of our awareness is uncontrived and fully liberated. It is beyond all our work and questing. It is our primordial Buddhahood. The foundation of our sentience maintains 9 kinds of thusness. We take it up in our immersion, which is a pathway of jewels. As for the wisdom of our self-originating awareness, it rises up by itself without being sought, so we will attain it. The light that is an awareness of wisdom spreads out from out of the mandala of supreme awareness. We use an unspoken awareness of the supreme speech on the clarity of our wisdom for the teachings about our awareness that we do not discuss. So we put things into order. The teachings on the 9 spaces will arise from out of an awareness of our clear light wisdom in a single moment. As for the circle of jewel clear light, we see it with a sign that is clear. For this reason, the 20,000 volumes of the 9 spaces were spoken with the intention of elucidating our wealth. The ending of our sentience is a blazing light of jewels. No matter what routes for our vehicles we may teach, there is no teaching about the vehicle of enlightenment that is the great perfection that is not contained within the 9 spaces. Self-luminous awareness has no end or middle. We do not visualize anything about whatever may appear and what it may be like. Our awareness has no object. It is beyond being an object for our thoughts. The space of our minds is a view that is not planetary. Just as we do not abide by holding on to a name for the sky, in our practice of wisdom we clarify this. We do not dwell on acceptance or rejection. on putting things down or taking things up. One who practices casually will have an intellect that is happy. In the mandala of our family, which is not generated, we are beyond the dharmas that would crave for an ending. In the bodhicitta, we are clear by ourselves. Our self-luminosity that we do not generate is the space of our mandala. The jeweled light spreads through the three realms. We are imparted empowerment by our understanding of non-duality, with its pervasive encompassing of all our awareness. There is space for the empowerment of the universal vase of royal investiture. As for the true nature of our sentience, which we do not protect, we live within the base of a higher samaya. In our true circle, there is no transgression. The samaya that are beyond protection are a space that is beyond transgression. The dominion of the Dharma is an effortless, clear light. Without seeking any good works, we are spontaneously realized. The wisdom of clear light has no position or preference. Unsought good works are a space that is supreme. In the dominion of the Dharma, which we do not contemplate and which is beyond any visualization, the space of our awareness is a self-luminous wisdom. We use an undistracted awareness of clear light to settle. This is actually the space of our uncontrived inspiration. Samsara has been Buddhahood from the beginning. There is no land for us to travel toward anywhere else. So then, we do not travel over any paths or levels. A mind is actually a space for a pathway to some future ending. Just as a heap of jewels makes things shine, our awareness is a spontaneously realized self-luminosity. It is not born from out of causes and conditions. The space of our wisdom is a reward that appears by itself. As for the wheel of jewels, that is the 9 spaces, it arises from out of the light of our self-luminous awareness. Samsara is an uncontrived, clear light. From the primordial, it has been without any filth or any fault. Our uncomplicated wisdom is clear. We use the power of our non-dual awareness to engage. As for the wheel of the secret Upadesha instructions, it surrounds us all and gathers us into our dominion. As for the true nature of the Dharma that is beyond speech, the thing that must be said is clearly within the hearts of us all. As for the teachings on the awareness that has no sound, things are clear to us just as we believe them to be. The teachings of the 9 spaces are universal and for us all. The mirror that shines by itself is a transmission of perfection. Everything is our self-luminous wisdom. It is primordially free from any dharmas that would obstruct it. In the true nature of the uncomplicated sky, whatever our memories and ideas may be, they do not exist. In the clear light of uncontrived reality, the practice of contrivance turns us backwards. When we understand the meaning of the space of jewels, everything will clearly be on a pathway of secrets. Do not do any karma of searching physically, except for the essence of your primordial mudra. Once you comprehend the speech about not seeking for awareness, do not work on any karma of recitation, expansion, or contraction. We have entered the space of our self-luminous awareness. The Vajra that is beyond contrivance is a mind of clear light. There are 9 bases for the single meaning of thusness. We apply them to our purpose, just as we would wish. We will meet up with the purpose for our self-luminous awareness. We do not engage in the dharmas of the praising and blaming of the names there are for the true nature of our primordial peace. All Buddhas and sentient beings, with no exceptions, are one in the unobstructed clear light that is beyond conditions. We use the way of an awareness that is beyond any visualization to abide in a primordial fullness and pervasion. The dharmas of projection and non-projection are not present in our unsought primordial Buddhahood. The dharmas of deviation and obstruction are not present in the clarity of the blazing light of jewels. In the wisdom of positionless self-luminosity, we are primordially removed from the taking in and holding on to positions and boundaries. Dharmas that are not perfect are not present among the heaps of jewels that we do not seek. Where would there be any measure or visualization of the infinite palace that has no end or middle? The secret transmission of Vajrasattva is an elixir that comes from all of the teachings on the 9 spaces. As for the mirror of our self-luminous awareness, it is present in each and every one of us, just as we are. That is what he said. From the Tantra that is equal to the end of the sky, this is chapter 21, the division into 9 spaces. And that's going to be our reading for today.
Thank you so much, Chris. That was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you for being there.
Thank you for this long is going on. So next week we start with the chapter 22, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's it. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a nice week.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank
See
you,
you next
Chris.
week.
Have a nice week.
Bye. See you
Have a
next
nice week, everyone.
Okay.
Ciao. Ciao,
Bye.
Eric.
Bye, Gabriella.
Bye, Eric.
The attic of Dharma City here.
Are you going?
I'm on the attic of Dharma City now.
Oh, you are there. Oh, wow. That's great. Yes, I remember this room. Wow. That's
office.
wonderful. Please greet everybody from me, okay?
I will talk around.
Have a great time. That's wonderful.
Thank you for assistance here for you.
Yeah, because Sonia is busy, you know, she's assisting someone.
Okay, yeah.
And that's why I hope next week she can be there too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.